Okay, we're back in the Pine Barrens here. Last day of October, Saturday, October 31st. It is Halloween, of course. We don't run into any ghosts in here. I don't think so. You might run into them in Mineola, though. Of course, I had to take the bus, the 24. Luckily, it came on time. Here we are, 2 hours and 50 minutes later, back here in the Pine Barrens, looking for some fall color. We got a little bit of it here. Of course, it was a ghost town on the way here. Going on the 24, past rows of empty stores on Old Country Road. And after this hike, I will be going to the South Shore to find some life. Not going to find any life here, but we are going to see some colors and some pines. Some natural beauty. It's been a long time since we've been to the Pine Barrens, especially out here. We'll be on the lookout for this scarlet oak here. Some color from that. A lot of the leaves have fallen off the trees, unfortunately, prematurely, without really changing. But we'll see. We'll see what we can find here. It's starting to look like winter. It's nice and cold too, eh? There's scarlet oak. So I'll point them out to you. There's some color. There's some color. Yeah, the colors aren't that intense this year. We got some color though. Well, maybe next year. That's if I can get here, of course, because if they cut the 6A from Ronkonkoma, which is what I used to get to the 58, who knows, right? The sad thing is it'll be easier to get, if they go through all these cuts, it's going to be easier to get here from the South Shore. Because you'll have the 63 at Patchogue, and the 61, so 2 ways to connect up with the 58. I know you can take the 3D from Brentwood Essential Islip, but the problem with that is it's not safe over there. That's the problem. Well, anyway, we're going to check out the lake next. First lake over there. It's just ridiculous that they would leave Ronkonkoma with no bus service. That's discrimination right there, These cuts happen. God, I don't want to have to live in New Jersey. There have been 3 shootings this month in Toms River. It's pretty upsetting. I mean, it's not safe there. I have to go to the South Shore. I'll have to fight. Because I really don't want to wind up in New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, no offense to anyone that lives there, but... What a shame this lake is really dried up. Thought maybe it would get a little fuller with the rain we've had. Well, I guess we're not going to see any fall lakes today. These are vernal, so they get a tendency to get low in the fall. But it's also because of the water usage of the water table here on Long Island from all the people that live out here. Because too many people live out here, and too many people that are moving out here from the city. And they should stay in the city where they belong, sit in the mess they made with Bill de Blasio, but they don't want to do that. Hey, look at these. Oh, this is beautiful here. Oh, we still got the great shapes to look at. Even though we don't have a lot of color here. Except from the shapes, of course. It's all about those great shapes, as I always love to say. There's some scarlet oak right there. You don't see these as much in New Jersey. It's another oak that you see that is beautiful in the fall. Luckily, scarlet oak is still giving us some color. Unfortunately, most of the others have lost their leaves. But we're seeing some patches of color, so it's the best we're going to get this year. Yeah, some big pitch pines over here. Definitely looking like November. It's fine. Bring on the winter, man. Bring on the cold. For those of you who complain about the cold, just go live in Florida. A certain demographic really doesn't like the cold, too. You do me a favor if you just go to Florida and stop pricing us out. Go live down there. Oh, here come about 10 dislikes for saying that. Ooh. You guys don't intimidate me. I fight like hell against you to stay on Long Island. Because I don't want to live in New Jersey. Alright? Yeah, this one's dried up too. It's amazing how full it was, right? It's amazing how these lakes rise and fall. Well, a lot of it has to do with the weather, various factors. Because these aren't attached to any river. These are purely kettle hole lakes. They're not attached to any rivers at all. You know, look at those shapes right there. Yeah, look at those shapes. Of course, the heat is a big reason why I cannot survive in New Jersey. No way when I run my mouth. It's like, oh, I can see. Think about how I do in the heat. Think about how I do in the heat, guys. You know the heat kills me, alright? So, and there, it's going to be 50, I think. So here, it'll be cooler. It's got to be cold for me, alright? You know, I like it cool. I'm like that. There's the commercials on the Weather Channel where they're, back in the 90s, they're rooting for, you know, weather. There's two guys. I'm going to put the link in the to that commercial. It's hilarious. But I'm basically in the stay cool camp, alright? I don't like the heat. I want it to be cool. Yeah, this lake's pretty low. I can actually walk on this side, which is not something I can normally do. So we're going to walk on this side. And if you notice, the pine tree is a nice little witch's broom. Right there. Yeah, we got some color there. Hey, finally seen some color over there. Look at that scarlet oak. Let's see if we can get a little closer. How's that for some beautiful fall foliage? Yes, that's the money shot. Some people hiking that way. Oh, we actually have life here. I can't believe it. Where did they go? They went that way. Young couple hiking over there with a dog. Wonder if I ever see people walking in here. See, we already have more life here than in Mineola. There you go. This lake's a little fuller. We'll walk around this one. Once I do this, we're going to walk up along the power line trail and go to the bigger lake, the biggest lake, my Lake Panamoka. It's very still, not a lot of wind today. All right, so, oh, I see people walking over there again. Somebody jogging. See, we got more life here than in Mineola. Oh, well, check this out. British soldier lichen. That's a lot of it. They call it British soldier lichen because it's got the red hats. Alright, so we're going to be walking along the power line right away here. For a little bit. As you can see, it's very, very, very piney here. Oh man, look at those shapes. Yeah, these oaks haven't changed completely yet, so yeah, I'm on this side here. Ooh, I think I might have been covering the microphone. Yeah, somebody's walking their dogs. Yeah. We've been in the same couples before. Really should be on a leash. They. That's a different couple. And again, would you want to be on a leash all the time? You gotta look at it from the dog's perspective. I know I wouldn't. Okay, here's some of that scarlet oak. We got more up ahead too, I think. It hasn't completely changed yet. So I'm gonna have to give it probably another 4 or 5 days. Hopefully these cold nights will finally trigger it. Like I said, it's been warm, so that kind of makes the foliage slow to respond too. But we sure do have some here. And it is spectacular. Okay, we're off the power line trail, and now we are going down this path here. A little hilly. We'll be at the largest lake in just a few minutes. So we negotiate this very piney area here. Is that a woodpecker? Well, we got some woodpeckers around here, but they're hard to find because they're always in the shadows, so I can't really. Thought I had a good picture of one. I'll have to stick around, maybe I'll come back. There was a woodpecker like right on a tree, but it was too far away for me to get a picture. Well, by the time I was able to find him on the camera, he flew away. It was a red-bellied woodpecker. It's beautiful too, but I couldn't. Wasn't in the right spot, you know, for me to get a good picture. Oh well, I could wait here for a long time and then I'll run late, so I can't, unfortunately. So next stop will be the lake. Problem is the woodpeckers are on the shady side of the tree, so every time I try to take a picture, I just took one, you'll see it kind of came out blurry because not enough light. Plain hard to get, you know, they're very hard to take pictures of. Okay, here we are at the lake, and this is where I'm going to wrap up this video here. It's the big lake here. Lake Panamoka is over there on that side, but take a look at this. So we got some really nice, we got some colors starting to show up, but it looks like it's going to probably be another 5 to 7 days before we hit peak over here. So I want to thank you for watching this beautiful day in the Pine Barrens here, enjoying it. Long overdue. After 2 weeks of cloudy skies, we finally have the sun shining and blue skies. So thank you for watching and take care. And remember what it's all about. It's all about those great shapes.